Hey everybody. So I was going to look up some instructions online for how to do a mock draft, or how to do the draft for first time, like beginners and stuff. Couldn't find anything. Then I was going to type something up, but I thought this way would probably be better so I can like show you and walk through everything, and you can see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to kind of show you like how to log on and everything. Then I'll do a bit of a mock draft, and yeah, I'll stay on for the first few rounds of the mock draft so I can give some tips and tricks and suggestions and whatnot. Bear with me though, because this is the first time that I'm doing this since last year, so I may correct myself or stumble over something, or actually, and this is the second time I'm trying to record this video because I accidentally got booted from the mock draft last time. So here we go. Okay, so when you go to the ESPN website, up in the top right corner it says Fantasy, and you'll see your team name. You should see your team name. Click on that, and it'll take you to your team page. And then right now there's this maroon bar that tells you the date and time and stuff that the draft is starting. So yeah, just a reminder, Thursday, August 24th, 9 Eastern. So that's 8 Central, 7 Mountain. I don't know, what are y'all doing in Colorado? And then I think that's 6 for Gerald. Right now it's got this countdown clock for when the draft starts. When the draft opens up, which is an hour before we start drafting guys, this bar right here will turn into a button, and you'll click that button, and it'll take you to the draft window. Cool. So perfect timing. This draft is going to start in probably about 10 seconds. Come on, pinche madre. Here we go. Alright, so yeah, you'll click a button like that says Launch Draft, and you'll have to download a new Flash player, I guess. F me. Are you freaking serious right now? Alright. Let me see if I can pause this and come back to it. Okay, literally half an hour and 3 attempts to download Adobe Flash later. I'm just gonna do the mock draft on the light version, which kind of sucks because it looks different than the normal one. So, yeah, sorry. Let me get it. See if you can find a 12-team snake standard. Okay, cool. Alright, so I actually do think that this is what it'll look like if you're using an iPad and maybe an iPhone. Katie's going to get it pulled up on her phone, so we'll know. So we actually have 2 minutes and 23 seconds until we can start picking people. It's got the draft order here. I'm number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now, Team Robbins will be the first one to pick. Over here you've got the list of all the players who are available. They're ranked pretty much in order of value, more or less. This is what's called ADP, average draft position. So it's where the consensus says that they should be drafted, but of course, you know, it varies from person to person. Like Todd Gurley is on here at number
It's too frustrating. You literally won't stop moving.
Todd Gurley's at number 20, so you may or may not agree with that. You can choose position, so, like if you get 3 wide receivers in a row and you need a running back, then you can just set it to running backs. You can usually, like, set somebody to be your pick, so you can, like, move them into this box over here. So if they're available when it becomes your turn, then it'll automatically select that person. Yeah, over here you have your roster, so you can see, who you've drafted so far and everything. You can. Huh?
Is this updating too fast to find a 12 non-PPR?
I guess just do a normal. Just do whatever you can. You can also look at the other teams, so you can, so like if everybody has drafted a tight end and you haven't drafted a tight end yet, then you can take your time because nobody's going to draft 2 tight ends. You can kind of take your pick of the litter and you can focus on getting other things if you want. It'll also show you who was picked recently, so if you were like just waiting to get DeMarco Murray, and then when it's your turn, you look over there and see that DeMarco Murray's gone. You can see if he went recently. Okay, so here it goes. So David Johnson's the first off the board, not surprising. And then Le'Veon Bell, also not surprising. And then it looks like we might have somebody who joined the room and then left. So, another key tip, don't be that guy. Now we're just going to sit here until their time runs out, and the computer will auto-draft the next person on the list, Antonio Brown. Mike Evans, interesting choice. Number 7, that's kind of a shit position because I'm right in the middle, so when I pick, I've got to wait pretty much 12 turns until I get a chance to go again. So you kind of want to think about like when you're going to get another chance. So if I get a chance to get Odell Beckham, and then the next person I want to get is Melvin Gordon, because I have to wait 12 turns, most likely I won't get a chance at him. So I need to kind of adjust my strategy. But Odell Beckham's gone. Alright, so now it's my turn. Somebody took LaShawn McCoy. Okay. Devonta Freeman. Yeah. AJ Green, Julio Jones. No. I'm going to go with Jordy. He's got Aaron Rodgers thrown to him. Can't really go wrong. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there, but let me see if I can think of some, like, tips real quick. My recommendation is if you're going to draft a quarterback early, only draft, like, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady earlier than, like, the 4th round. Any other quarterback, wait until, like, the 5th or 6th round at least to draft them. Same for tight ends. Unless it's Rob Gronkowski, you can get Gronkowski in the third or 4th round. But anything other than that, I'd probably hold off on tight end until like round 7. You can pretty much save your defense and kicker till like the last few rounds.
Dan Bailey.
Katie loves Dan Bailey. If you love Dan Bailey, go for it. Oh, is it my turn? No, damn it. I thought I was going to get Melvin Gordon.
What about Moncrief?
Katie also loves Moncrief.
I do.
Anything else? We're half-point PPR, so that means that for every time somebody catches the ball, they automatically get half a point. So people who catch the ball more often are more valuable. Melvin Gordon is a running back, but he catches the ball a lot, so he would be a good one to get. Jay Ajayi, he's like stone hands, so probably not as valuable for half-point PPR. That's about all I got. This is a 10-minute recording, so I'll stop here. Let me know if you have any questions.